Okay, I'm gonna defeat Harley Quinn in this one. So Harley Quinn is pretty much just the Joker, but as a female. And the Joker is the same. It doesn't matter whether you have a penis or a vagina. It's just that having a penis or vagina changes the availability for character you can play with while being the Joker. But here's how it goes. So we promote something like everyone gets what they want. Now, everyone gets what they want, right? Which means that no matter what happens, both parties are okay with what's going on. They want what's happening, right? Now, let's say this party, let's call this party Harley Quinn, says that I want this one dead, but this one does not want that, right? And then they say, hold on, but you said everyone gets what they want. So how come I can't have him dying? That means that this is wrong. Nope, this is still right. The issue with you is that in order for everyone to get what they want, the person that you're acting on also has to get what they want. And so it's actually you that's violating everyone gets what they want by trying so hard to want something that someone else doesn't want for the sake of hypothetical argument that doesn't actually disprove anything. And so what happens to these people is because they want so hard for others to have things that they don't want happen to them, they get removed from we all get what we want because they don't respect everyone gets what they want. They're just trying to exploit it because they're depressed and they think that they're smart because they think that because bad things would happen that it's just smart to be quote unquote realistic and accept that bad things are going to happen because they think that they're geniuses for giving up on adding to the positive occurrence to existence. And now here's another thing. So in most cases, sex is wanted, but story prevents sex. Now what this means is for almost every situation, in a heterosexual sense, female and male, right? Sex wants to occur. Both people would probably not mind having sex in most situations. However, the story of their events, meaning the social setting, what they have going on, yada, 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 is kind of getting in the way of this being acceptable. And so the story of what those two people are in determines whether or not them having sex is acceptable or unacceptable. And what that means is a lot of things, really. I gotta edit this before you guys go ahead and do one of those things where I have a wife or a girlfriend in the future and one of you niggas try and go, yeah, but that's what you said. You said everyone just wants to have sex. So that means that, yeah, because I'm talking about at this age of fucking being a tween who's not really committed to anything. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. So what happens here is even though both parties underneath the surface of the story both admit to a willingness to have sex, on the surface of the story, it is often perceived or it is often assumed that here they attempt to create agreement. They do their little passive little nonverbal agreements, right? And we all know the communication is like 75% nonverbal, right? And so what this does is it draws the male out and the male openly admits in some way to sexual attraction. Now, what this is it uploads it to the story, which means that while this is still here, the story has the structure socially of this being what's going on. The male was open, the female rejected. And what this does is it asserts two things. One, no matter how right or wrong the male was, the male still found the female attractive. Now, this is uploaded to the Men Are Dogs channel that I'm investigating and trying to break apart. And they caught me. They know I'm in there. They know I'm in there trying to destroy it. So they got a little aggressive. But it also does this. They say, in this case, they say the more they'll try to get this more often. You won't be the only person. They'll try to get this with females. Because remember, this is a thing that's occurring with everybody. It's females are competing with males to be more attractive. And I'll explain why in a second. So this happens with one person. They try to get this with as many people as possible. They attempt to get this. Hold on, let me draw it. Now, we all know all girls want to be pretty. And in the adult world, where sexuality is a thing, what is the quickest way to say that you are the prettiest girl, if not, oh my God, everyone wants to fuck me. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Oh my gosh, everyone just wants to have sex with me. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed at how attractive I am. Oh my gosh, everyone just wants to have sex with me. I can't do anything about it. And so here's what they do. They try to get this with as many people as possible so they can sell the, oh my gosh, everyone just wants me. I'm so annoyed by this. I have pretty good problems. And so what this does is it asserts that they are more attractive than the person who is open about this area of existence. And so they say, I am more attractive than them. Therefore, I have more opportunity or have a natural right to good things, the things that I want to happen. Because with this image, they can assert that they have control over everybody. But truthfully, they're just playing games here of doing like passive communication, nonverbal communication. And the way it works is like they send this sense of like, if you were willing to be more open, I would feel more comfortable. And then you do it, and then they do this. They add you to their little list of, oh my gosh, I'm so attractive. I'm cursed. It's a blessing and a curse. And so just know that that's what a Harley Quinn is. And also, as we become adults, this is going to change. This is going to change as we begin to literally have kids. And I know that some people in their 20s have had kids. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Unless I don't know how you ran out of life that fast. I don't know how you ran out that fast. I genuinely don't know how you ran out of life that fast. But so as we get older, in our like 30s or 40s or 50s, whatever, whenever we all have like commitments and stuff. Now, this is still going to be present somewhat. However, there are going to be new logical structures that make it so that we are all aware that this is a physiological thing, but we also know how to observe it as a group, and we're all open about communicating about it and what this is. And so relationships will be more solid because people aren't pretending that this isn't a thing. They talk about it, they discuss it, and thus their communication and observance is way better at navigating and understanding this so that they can have the choice to be with their lovers rather than just being physical bodies that want to have sex. So yeah. All right.